Test audio and video. Test audio and video. Any minute now. Alright, that's too long a delay. Refire it up. Test audio and video. Much better. Okay. We have audio, we have video. Looks like we're ready to go. Yeah. Ready to go. Stream looks good. Chat. Everything's here. Let's get comfortable. Okay. My name is Blazar Gaming. Welcome. These last couple weeks, I've been going through my roster, make sure everybody's prepared for Omega level content, which has been promised to us by the end of September. I worked through all my cosmic prestiges first, and then I worked through all the ladies. Then I went through all the ranged that were left, and now I'm going through the melee, skipping only Beast and Juggernaut because they're rotation. They are momentum based, and I'll do those two last. And right now, I've made my way down to the Hulk. The Incredible Hulk. Let me grab his costumes. Hulk. He has a couple of costumes. All right. Also want to grab a pet that needs some food, so I don't forget that later. Durability. This guy. Let's go ahead and grab it for a second. Open the daily box. And my login reward. All right. Okay. I like Horseman of the Apocalypse costume. That's what this one is. It's the Horseman of the Apocalypse costume. I think it looks pretty cool. Here's his classic costume. This is what you get when you first get Hulk. Purple ripped jeans. The Incredible Bulk. Here's his holiday Hulk costume. Just some red pants and a Christmas hat. The Hulk Avengers movie. Just some tattered blue jeans. The original Hulk from the comic books. He had gray skin. It wasn't until later they decided somehow green became his skin color. Here's Mr. Fix-It. in his nice blue suit. Planet Hulk. There's Planet Hulk. With his big sandals and stuff. The Hulk Revengers costume. Pretty scary, eh? I don't know if that's some different verse or I don't know. You people who know Hulk and know the comics know what this stuff's all about. The Hulk Ultimate costume. Yeah, it looks like he's been hanging out in Wakanda, I guess. Hulk Ultimate. Hulk Age of Ultron. I guess Stark made him some stretchy pants. Stretch pants. Hulk 2099. Yep. I don't know if that's another universe or what that is either. And his Marvel Now costume, where he put a bunch of armor on. I like Horseman of the Apocalypse. And I've got Archangel as his fellow horseman. Hulk Smash. There we go. Alright. So that's the Hulk costumes. Now, Hulk is strength and durability. We've had a few of those recently. His resource is anger. Anger is generated when he deals damage or damage is dealt to him. And when he's very angry, he gets 45% increase to damage, crit, brutal strike, all damage. His defense goes up, his critical hit rating multiplier goes up, and his attack and movement speed goes up once this hits full. He gets extra health, and he's considered dark type tough, defense and deflect. He's a melee combatant, means he doesn't have a range build. He's all melee. He's got the 45% damage reduction I like on a melee combatant. And he's got a lot of health. He's in good shape there. Got a Crossbones teaching credentials. Looks like he's got melee all the way across on his blessings. So this gives him some melee and some crit, some brute. Pretty good rolls too. Taskmaster Fighting Guide for Losers. Again for melee. So the melee and damage rating numbers are good. Dodge, deflect, defense. They're okay. Doesn't matter. So it's in pretty good shape. It's not bad. He's got a curse medallion, which gives him more crit and brute to melee attacks and 500 damage rating to melee attacks. Excuse me. White suit jacket. This could be re-rolled. We could get one more durability. And this one looks good. This one gives him health, more strength, more crit. I guess the big question is going to be, do I really need this one? We'll see what his strengths and weaknesses are in just a moment. He's got a dupe inspiration. Area damage. Industry City Signet to melee. Savage Axe, all to physical. Typical Hulk gear. Doesn't have the best pet. We'll look at that in a minute. Crit and area damage. And some melee damage and strength whenever he brutes. His catalyst is okay. He's got a good catalyst. And his rolls are fine. Let's look at the pets. Let's look at durability pets first. Energy power. Okay. So durability pets are still a work in progress. Strength pets. There's a lot of those. Ranged. Area. Oh, but that's still a work in progress. I need to put all my works in progress together, I think. Energy. Strength. Physical power, mental. Okay, here we go. I think this is a better pet for this guy. I'm gonna swap the cybernetic stuff.
Some of these items are quite fragile, Hulk.
Transfer cybernetic stuff. So this will be his regular pet. Because when he gets hit, he gains. When you use a signature pop. Oh, oops. Oops. I did it backwards. Alright. So, when you get hit, it gives him more defense and damage to melee. And it gives him physical. So we're okay. Let me keep this for now. Let's check what his strengths. Well, let's look here first. All right. I'd like to bump this up to 100 points so that he has one more dash. 5% crit, 5% brute. Everything else should be in durability, as it is. Synergy. Attack speed. No. Let's get more crit. So you get strength from Ant-Man, crit from Black Bolt and Cable, durability from Emma, physical and boss damage from Elektra. Moon Knight gives physical crit, Nightcrawler gives melee damage. Let's make sure everything is tagged with a melee. That one's not. So everything's tagged with a melee except Knuckle Dusters. So, think I'll pick something with physical instead, or melee. No, yeah, let's go physical. Physical damage from Thor. Boss damage from Squirrel Girl. Wolverine, Brutal Strike. That's it. So, 8% physical damage, 6 crit. Got some other stuff. Survivability looks real good. Like I said, damage reduction's fine. He's got extra health. That's why I was thinking I might could get away with dropping some physical damage. But we'll see. Let's see, is this 66? Yes, it's 66. Okay. Also, might switch from a curse to a tombstone or something, but nah, he's mostly melee damage. Just got that one power that's not. It buffs melee, but it doesn't have the melee. Oh, I see why it doesn't have a melee tag. You just rip a car in half. And everything in an area around it. It still should be tagged with a melee. So it would benefit from melee damage effects. But that's okay. We won't worry about. Attack speed's good. I'm sure his movement speed's good. Yep. Moves pretty fast, actually. Alright, so melee crit is almost 52. Crit damage is low. Brutal Strike is good. It's higher than most. He was given an extra 5% Brutal Strike chance. That's why. That's why it's higher than most. Brutal damage, it's alright. Damage rating 2560, physical 4836, and melee's an extra 2200. So damage wise, he's not bad. He's better than some of the other meleeers we've had. His crit's a little low, and crit damage is low. Crit and crit damage are low. Oh, wow. That should be 3 strength. But his base damage is... 4% more base damage would be... everything else is so high on that. His melee, his crit, brute. Not sure where those will end up if I roll one more strength. Let's look. He could use a Sacred White Gorilla Necklace. Let's go down here to the physicals. So if I slapped a Sacred White Gorilla Necklace on him, it would give him 5 strength when he crits, and it would bump his critical hit numbers way up. So if I gave him that instead of this, I don't know, that's pretty nice. That's nice. We would give him that would bump his crit way up. But we're losing nearly 500 physical damage. But we'll be getting 20% base damage. Well, no, not 20, because we're giving up 12. So we'd be increasing base damage by 8. If we threw it here, his critical hit would go from 243. It gained 200 critical hit. This one's still the best bet, I think. Oh, bummer. This one. It's not going to hurt to lose some Brutal Strike. We're losing 2 strength, but we're gaining 5. So it's a +3 strength. We're gaining a whole bunch more crit, and we're losing a little bit of melee damage. I think that's the best choice.
Now, where did I put my latest inventions?
Transfer blessings. All right. So that bumped physical crit way up. So physical crit is 5% above all other crit. Melee is 6% above. So when you add the melee and the physical crit together, so if we add 5% more to this, we're at 55 now. Do I want to keep this thing? Probably not. Got so many of them. And I got a bunch of overflow. Yeah. Let's don't keep this guy. I know it was pretty well rolled with everything except strength, but that's okay. Crit's better, but that didn't help critical damage. So if I swapped so crit can be the same. Damage is a little less, but I pick up a bunch of critical damage. And I pick up Brutal Strike. I think this is the better bet. I'm going to get 1 strength and 1 durability. I lose 3 strength. Lose a little bit of damage, but I gain a bunch of critical damage and more Brutal Strike. Never hurts to have extra Brutal Strike. Let's get a good roll on this thing.
Are quite fragile, Hulk.
Let's get a good roll on this guy. I'd like to see well, anything pretty much would be better. As long as I'd like to have close to 700 critical damage. Everything else is such a tight range. I want close to 700 critical damage. 629. Close to 700 critical damage rating. That's fine. Everything else looks good. So that'll bump my critical damage rating up some. See, my melee crit's 50.3, 49.3. So I'm still around 55% crit once you take in consideration both physical and melee. This one power here is the only one that doesn't have melee on it. But that's okay. It's just a burst of damage around him when I break a car in half. The base damage looks deceptively low, but it's going to pop up 5 on my first crit. Pop up 20, I mean. So it's 344. My critical damage didn't do a whole lot, did it? Didn't move a whole lot at all. Why is that? I gave more critical damage here. Where can I get more critical damage from? Where can I get more critical damage from? Not enough there to matter. What else was down here in the physical branch? Which one's giving me issues? This guy. Which one's annoying me? Wow. No way I could give up all the crit. I don't need the brute. Okay, of course these give critical damage rating. this is giving me damage and crit. Well, his damage isn't horrible. So if I swap this for that, how high does the crit go up on these? So only about 375. This thing's 390.
Order make puny banner come out. Why you hate Hulk?
Hulk. Strength, durability. Ugh. I don't see this being useful for anybody. I can't believe it's rated 60. Level required 60. What gives critical damage rating? Nope. Yep. There's critical damage rating on that. How high is it crit? Its crit go? 400. I'll be trading out damage rating and boss damage rating for brutal strike and critical damage rating. Gives me more critical damage rating though. And I keep the crit. But then the brutal strike goes even higher. I guess the biggest cure for low critical damage rating is high brutal strike, isn't it? Makes sense, doesn't it? You understand?
Would you like to see something I just invented?
You want, if your crit damage isn't that high, then you want to brute more to compensate. Brutal strikes up to 46. So if your crits are only doing 2.5 times more damage, then you want to try to do a lot more brutes instead, because your brutes are doing 4.5 times more damage. You want less crits and more brutes, because your brutes will do 200% more damage than your crits. And he has high brute because of who he is. I guess task. Oh, I had way too many taskmasters. I did not have to keep that guy. And I can bump this up front. All right. No need to keep trying to tweak here and there. We're at about 55 crit with 247% crit damage, 46 brute with 446 brute damage, base damage 324. We got 2k for over 4k and over 2k. Let's look at my build. Gamma Strike is my single spender, and my brute goes up even higher, as does my brutal strike damage. So if more than half of everything we hit crits, and more than half of those brute, we're okay. Avalanche Leap, my vulnerability applicator. It also leaves a damage over time dot. The dot's 8 seconds, the cooldown's 4 seconds. That's always annoying to me. Because without cooldown timers and stuff, pretty much going to be hitting it too early all the time. Awaken, Cratering Stomp, and it also pulls enemies towards you. When very angry, the area of effect is bigger for Avalanche Leap. When very angry, you get, for the next 8 seconds, you do 15% more damage to melees with melee powers. Tremor Fist is my area clear power. When I'm very angry, the area of effect grows and the range grows, and it does more damage. Knuckle Dusters is my rip car in half. I'm invulnerable for 2 seconds when I rip a car in half. It does area damage. It has a 30-second cooldown. And this is my steroid. You probably wonder why I have my steroid in this position instead of this position. That was the first thing I checked was, why isn't my steroid here? And why is my signature here instead of here? Well, I'll show you in a second. So for the next 8 seconds, every melee hit does almost 9k more damage. And I have an extra 10% chance to crit. And I'm immune to crowd control. And like I said, usually my steroid goes in this position and my signature goes in this position. Alright, so I've got my signature here. And I've got this guy here. Normally something with a big cooldown would go here. So I've got these three scrambled. Why have I got them scrambled? Because I want to hit this, then this, because this resets the cooldown on all my other powers, including this. So including the signature. So Hulk has one of the biggest burst damage things in the game. Because normally this is a 30-second cooldown. But as soon as you hit this, then you can hit this one again. So you can do signature, meteor strike, signature. So he's got real big burst damage. And of course, first time through my rotation, I make everything vulnerable to take 10% more damage. I weaken them, knock them down, slow them, buff myself, and then go bam, bam, bam. The potential amount of damage in that first rotation, and then every sequential bam, 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 it's crazy. So Hulk's damage goes. World Breaker is his ultimate power. Does a big hit, and then a big damage over time for 21 seconds. Does an irresistible stun. Crit chance goes up to 10. Critical hit damage goes up 20%. Brutal chance goes up to 10%. Brutal damage goes up by blah. I'm sure that's a typo. It's probably supposed to be 20% also. For 21 seconds. So he breaks the world. Let's see. Let's see what my talents are. Anger now increases defense rating multiplier based on your current anger level. So, the angrier I get, the more my defense goes up, the more damage rating I should get. We should be able to see that. Should see this damage reduction go up. Alright, I'm very angry. So it went from 45 to 47. 51's a proc. So I think it went up about 2% damage reduction. That wasn't that great. When your health has been depleted, your remaining anger will absorb fatal damage, preventing death. So it also gives me a shield. Deflect. Yuck. I don't use Deafening Roar. So that's my only choice on the first row. There's the deflect. But really, all that did was give me a get out of jail free card. What is my deflect rating? 5.5% chance. That's got to be error. That's got to be an error. Right now I have 5% deflect. Let me make sure that that's accurate. 5% deflect. This says the deflect rating, when very angry, it goes up another 5%. So the deflect rating multiplier gave me 0.5. And then, so that for a total of 5.5. And when I'm very angry, it would go up 10%. The only thing worth anything on this talent right here is the get out of jail free card. Instead of going down defeated, you get all your health and anger back. It's the only thing that's good for. This was at least good for 2% damage reduction at maximum anger and some absorption if I drop below 0 health. But probably only by 1,000. This would give me what's this do? Okay. This at least gives me more health and health regen. 0.5% of max health per second. Not very much. All of these are pretty bad. 2% damage reduction and about 1,000 buffer. Get out of jail free card. Nothing else really. More health and a little bit of health regen. Now, if I did throw Deafening Roar on my bar somewhere, I could get 20% of my health back every time it comes off cooldown. 6 seconds? Every 6 seconds? You can get 20% health back? But you have to give up too much. There's no place to put it. Nobody's going to give up their steroid right before their biggest burst in the game combo. Give up an area clear power. Give up a melee buff. I guess some people don't really do the old vulnerability applicator. They depend on other people to apply the vulnerability. But throwing out 10% damage just because you don't want to be the one to apply the 10% more damage just doesn't make sense to me. So I don't know which one of these three is the best. Some people might want the get out of jail free card because Hulk sometimes comes off as squishy. That's why I was kind of happy with all the extra health. This gives even more extra health. And some health regen. This one only gives a get out of jail free card. But reducing 2% damage, gaining 2k health, well, 1.5k health, and so health regen. I guess get out of jail free card's the best, even though the rest of that's pretty much a joke. That deflect stuff. If they went through and doubled everybody's deflect and lowered the cost, well, also everything that had the word deflect in it in the entire game, if they doubled it then it would at least be worth as much as Dodge. Of course, Hulk doesn't dodge. Oh, I need my water bottle. Let me grab my water bottle. So I'll just take the get out of jail free card. Because Hulk can be squishy. But he's got crazy burst damage. I think way back when they first introduced the DPS dummy, Hulk held the top spot for taking down the DPS dummy. It was something crazy. I don't remember what it was. I don't think it was 11 seconds. But his burst damage is just insane. But nobody can do the burst that Hulk can do. But he's a little squishy. Sometimes. We'll see. Alright, so I'm going to take the get out of jail free card. Just because of the fact that I'm a senior citizen. I don't have the reflexes of you young whippersnappers. I might be in places too long, get defeated. That'll at least give me one less time to have to run back. Alright, so benefits of anger increased by 50% while very angry, but provide no benefits otherwise. What are the other benefits? All the benefits of anger are increased by 50%. Oh. While very angry. On the way up to building to very angry, I get no benefit from anger. Doesn't look like you got much benefit to anger anyway. So I'm not sure you lost anything. The decay rate's faster, but when you're in a battle, your anger does not go down. Once you become very angry, it's there. It stays. Whenever you use a cooldown power, you reduce the cooldowns of all other cooldowns by half a second. That's pretty cool. When you use Avalanche Leap or Cratering Stomp, I use both. Demolition Charge gains a charge. I don't use Demolition Charge. When you use Demolition Charge, it reduces the cooldown of Avalanche Stomp and Cratering Stomp. There's no room for Demolition Charge. Oh, this guy. Oh, all right. So when you use Avalanche Leap or Cratering Stomp, this gains a charge. Ah. And when you use Demolition Charge, you reduce the cooldown of these guys. I wouldn't be able to use Gamma Strike as my single spender if I did that. Pummel. I don't use Pummel. So, I guess if you threw this into your rotation, which there's no need to. When you're in the middle of a bunch of bosses, you're going to be dashing every now and then. It's going to reduce the cooldown of these guys. Knuckle Dusters no longer require maximum anger. And the cooldown is reduced by 10 seconds. Base attack speed and deflect goes up. I don't use Rubble Toss. Hulk Smash. I don't use Hulk Smash. Okay. So this normally is 40-second cooldown. And requires you to be very angry before you can use it. But now it's 30-second cooldown. And you don't have to be very angry to use it. Cool. So it looks like, according to the way I like to play, this is my best bet for being quick and easy. Simple and easy. So it's basically A, S, D, F, G, H, G. I have to remember that. Whenever this thing comes off cooldown, I need to go boom, boom, boom. That's the only complicated part of Hulk's rotation. First rotation, it's perfect. As long as I remember to hit this after that. And then as I'm going through the rotation, when this comes off cooldown, then it's this again. Biggest burst damage in the game. Preferably it's this. Because you always boost. Hit your steroid before your burst damage. Alright, we got this guy. He needs purples and blues. You know, I'm going to put this guy back. And I'm going to erase his green and try to get it to 6 or 8% instead of 4. So, We'll work on his own pet. Let's bring out the other half of this
The horsemen of war.
duo.
Still feel it burning inside you.
We got Horseman of War, which I think is Hulk. And I think Archangel is the Horseman of Death. I don't know. Two of the Horsemen. And no apocalypse in the game. I'm still under the Hydra flag. Let's go to Hightown. See what Hulk Smash can do. I gotta remember his burst combo.
Apocalypse
Fury.
is dead, but I am not free.
Too late. That's alright. Let's paint the town while we're here. Oop, sorry. Sorry, Officer. Three bosses. Perfect. Here comes two Horsemen of Apocalypse. Where's Iron Fist? Here comes my combo. Biggest burst combo in the game. Except for some reason the knuckle dusters didn't go off when I hit them the first time. That's annoying. I'll have to remember in some cases I have to hold the button down to get it to actually, for the server to register. Hey, I'm trying to push this button. Because the server has trouble keeping up. Not seeming too squishy. That's a good thing. Being kind of smart, avoiding the worst. Here comes my combo. And of course I didn't do my knuckle dusters before. Because I'm just not perfect at playing this game. I'm not even very good at it. Egg breaker. Egg breaker.
Bet your Hulk stop Juggernaut easy.
don't see much use of ever using egg breaker. Alright, let's paint this town. Here's a spot missed. Oops. If you wonder why I run into stuff when I'm painting the town, it's because I'm watching my mini map and not actually watching where I'm going. I'm just watching the mini map. Cultists.
We will usher in true utopia.
Let's go get to the cultists. Hulk smash the world. That was a typo. I didn't mean to hit knuckle dusters. Yeah, really. There's the big guy. All right. I went down. Got my get out of jail free card. You get that many ranged guys pointed at you, could be trouble. Nah, he's just squishy. But anybody melee is squishy. He just seems to be more squishy than most. Even though it's got 46% damage reduction. Alright, time for burst damage.
No one can talk.
But I guess with somebody with so much burst damage, you can't make them super tanky either. Now, you as an individual could make him super tanky if you wanted to. But you'd have to give up a lot of burst damage. The best burst damage in the game. So I guess you have to decide what's more important. Not being squishy or having one of the best burst damage in the game. It's a personal choice. Serpent Warriors. Let's go see how we do with area clear. The cultists gave us a hard time because they were all ranged. Sit down and shut up. Oh, tightens up. I must have gotten some help. Oh, great. He's stuck inside the... Alright. I'll wait for my knuckle dusters to come back, and then we'll burst damage. Alright, there it is. Knuckle dusters. And then World Breaker. I've seen bigger. But yeah, I didn't pay attention to the numbers. I'll have to do that next time I do the Knuckle Duster Ultimate Destruction Meteor Strike Ultimate Destruction combo. It's a combo. Because this thing resets the cooldown on everything, including the signature. So you do signature, Meteor Strike, signature. Boom, boom, boom. And if you do it right after you do this, Knuckle Dusters, your steroid, and you've got your 10% vulnerability applicator on them. It's a big combo. Big burst damage combo. Get on. Who we got? All right, 3 bosses. Ooh, sorry, Mr. Officer. Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. Knuckle Dusters. Meteor. Knuckle Dusters. And again, I wasn't really paying attention to any of the numbers. Whoa! Somebody hit me. I'm working on Cyclops. There's a Kamala Khan out there somewhere. He's not going to last to the next combo. Nope. Didn't make it to my next combo. Yep, Hulk's big brute numbers aren't going to be as big as other people. But his combo can do big brute numbers, boom, 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 right after each other. And they're all area. And they're all area damage, not single target. And area is known to not do as much damage as single target. We can do better. Hammerheads. Hulk stuck. That's funny. Hulk got stuck on puny concrete barrier. Hulk stuck, Hulk mad, Hulk very mad. Oh, he's out here somewhere. There he is. All right, knuckle dusters. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Meteor. Signature. Pick that up. Pick those up. Somebody didn't get out of his way. I didn't see which way he was going. All right, here we go. Knuckle dusters, signature, meteor, and then signature. Oh, he didn't go the direction he said he was going. I'm glad he didn't come my way. But every time I do that combo, that triple combo, well, 4 if you count knuckle dusters first. I keep forgetting to watch my big red numbers. See what they look like. Because Hulk does a lot of brutes.
Apocalypse is dead, but I am not free.
Hulk does lots of brutes. Again, they won't be bigger brutes than some other people, but he does a lot of them. That one's no good. I'd lose a bunch of health just to pick up 2 strength. We'll look at that one.
We will usher in truth.
Hulk smash Thor. Ah, everybody's smashing Hulk. Hulk went down. Caltrops, marvelous. What's Cap got? Cap's got mortality field, cosmic might.
It's not a mood swing if I'm always like this.
What are you doing way over here, girl? Or green thing? Here comes my combo. Knuckle dusters. Signature. Meteor strike. signature. I don't see numbers. As far as I know, she was invulnerable. Gorgon comes to join the fight. Alright, while they're all beating on Gorgon, let's go see what this piece of gear looks like.
This is my...
I might have to give up too much health just to get 2 more base damage.
It's not.
It's a slot. Gladiator belt. Damage reduction, melee damage. Yeah, nope. It would get me. Nope. Slot 2.
This better not be about stupid Cyrus.
All right. I get +2 to strength. How much health am I losing? 1,200 health. $1,200 health for 8 base damage. Nope. He's squishy enough as it is. All right.
Silly mean raccoon wear more clothes than Hulk.
Give me 60 seconds and then 90 seconds, something like that. I'll be right back. Okay.
Green is not exactly a piratical hue.
Let's go do a little more Hulk smashing.
This is my evolution.
Wow. My chair's back a lot further than usual. There we go. Comfy. Who's next? 30 seconds. Oh, 12 minutes on Crossbones. I haven't been paying attention to these things. Don't want to forget that. Oh, and I haven't done the 5 Holosim waves for Phil Coulson yet. Don't want to forget that either. Hulk smash Hollow Sim. Where's Iron Fist? All right. Stupid blue power cosmic circle. Leave melee. Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. Uh-oh, get out of there, get out of there. Too many blue circles. Get some health back. Oh, it's not Iron Fist, there's Iron Fist. Too many blue circles around Iron Fist. There we go. Nope, too many blue circles. Stupid blue circle. Now they're following Punisher. Alright. As soon as my knuckle dusters are up. Knuckle dusters! Sig! Meteor! Sig! Deadpool asked if he could have his bullets back now. Hey, just trying to pick up my green orbs. Alright, let's go hit Crossbones. Gotta have Crossbones.
The Hornhead man has a problem with a fat guy. Want Hulk to pound his patient for you?
Hornhead guy. He's talking about Daredevil. Alright, there's all the stuff I wanted. Now we gotta go make Coulson happy. Where's Angel? Who knows? Lost out there somewhere. Let's go do the 3 boss wave. Then we'll go do what Coulson wants. Knuckle dusters, signature, meteor, signature. Hey, you moved on me. Alright. Almost hate to leave these guys. I can do Coulson stuff anytime. These guys out here are kicking some serious booty. It's hard to get both Archangel and Hulk in the same shot. He's tethered too tight. He's tethered too tight. Cultists. Oh, these are the guys that kick my butt. Cultists kick my butt. Let's stay on the outer edge of the cultists this time. There's Crossbone. There he is. There's a big guy. He kicked my butt once too. Let's wait till I get my knuckle dusters back. In now. Knuckle dusters. Signature. That was a 2.3 billion brute. Meteor. I didn't see that one. Signature. I didn't see that one either. Cosmic Jackpot. Very nice. Cosmic Jackpot. What did we get? 10 Protectors Accommodations, an upgrade token. Not an upgrade token, a Cosmic upgrade token. Another Cosmic upgrade token. Some Splinters. Bunch. Ah! What'd that stupid guy drop that for? Right under my feet. Well, he's not stupid, he's just unintelligent. What's the difference, right? Hey! I can't jump over that little fence. Bunch more splitter. I go through all this stuff. Guess the word I'm looking for was inconsiderate. He's inconsiderate. Dropping stuff back on the pile. How's this doing? We're almost there. 3 more things.
You're dead. I got friends.
I got friends. In low places. All right. Can't see ever use an egg breaker. There we go. We'll look at it, but probably not. Defense. Blah, 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 blah.
Hulk barely touched that.
Drax, you just better hope Hulk didn't hear you say that. Because Hulk smash Drax into little green toad. Little green toad.
Something you smashing?
Alright, let's look at
Welcome aboard, Green Star.
slot 1 and 4. Slot 1 and 4. Alright, slot 1. More damage, more strength, more brutal strike, more critical hit. Yep, that works. More melee damage, more strength. Ooh, way less physical damage rating. Yep, nope. Gotta do better than that. Electra, huh?
Don't even think about it, Cage.
What's he doing? Why is he over here? Knuckle Dusters. Signature 1.5 billion, or million, I mean. 1.2 million on Meteor, and I didn't see what the next signature was. Almost 4 million on the first two, though. Not sure what the third one did.
They won't expect me to use this. Bet your Hulk stop Juggernaut easy. I'm unstoppable.
Well, we really need to move on. Hulk handles Cosmic Hightown well enough. Let's go do these waves for Coulson. Shouldn't take long.
My mind has never been more clear. This was meant to be.
Venom, huh?
I'd prefer to smash Spider-Man, but you'll do.
That's convenient to be able to jump like that. Ah! Ah! Hulk can't click. One wave down. 4 to go. Who's this? Juggy. Ah, VIPs. Go home. You're welcome. Go home. You're welcome. Go home. You're welcome. Jumped on top of the airplane. Signature. Meteor. Signature. It's not all that practical at these lower levels when everything is a one shot. Two down, 3 to go. Who's next? MODOK. Knuckle Duster. I don't know where he went. Where did he go? Oh well. Let's get the civilians out of here. Oh, missed one. That's everybody but MODOK. There he is. Ah, he wasn't targetable.
No one beats Hulk.
Three down, 2 to go. Hulk smash. Frame rate 23. $22. Meteor. Whoa, frame rate dropped more. The game can't handle it. It is a little extreme on the drops. Good place to farm crafting materials. You need crafting materials. If you use them by the hundreds like I do. Four down. One to go. Who's next? Pyro. This is just a chase. Anybody down there? Nope. Anybody up here? Yep. Somebody over here. Any of you guys ever seen the movie called The Long Kiss Goodnight? I rewatched it. It was from the 1990s. I rewatched it yesterday evening. I still love that movie. It's funny. The Long Kiss Goodnight. Gina Davis, Samuel L. Jackson. Hulk should be happy. Coulson should be happy.
Men without fear are often afraid to fall. Be careful now.
There's Gambit as death out there somewhere.
What's in Hell's Kitchen, Hornhead?
There he is.
Yeah, corn dogs.
Hulk asked Gambit if they had what's in Hell's Kitchen. Do they have corn dogs?
They don't expect me to use this.
Hulk's funny. Why does my water taste funny? I may have to put a filter. May have to put a filter on my kitchen sink water. One of those, what are they called? I don't know. You put it on your kitchen sink faucet. The water filter. I forget what it's called. You see them on commercials back when I used to watch commercials. Let's go smash Juggernaut. Hulk smash Juggernaut. Purolators? No, that sounds like a coffee pot. Sounds like a brand of coffee pot. Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. There's Jughead.
Too hard for you. You should have run away.
Alright. Knuckle Dusters. Signature. Meteor. Signature.
Unstoppable.
That didn't take long.
Unstoppable. Right.
Unstoppable.
Use this.
Right. Unstoppable. Right. Got a top secret thing again today. Radar. Another ring. Playing cards. How's this doing? Oh. Another one of those. Another one of those. And a ruby top cane. Yeah, no. Infinity orbs. Let's go see how he handles some really painful Midtown boss waves. Really painful Midtown boss waves. Like Doom and Brotherhood. Sinister. Other end of the world, of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Sorry. Alright, Knuckle Dusters. Signature. Meteor. Signature.
Iron Man applied. Problem solved.
Hulk doesn't care about your car. Let's paint this town.
You've been reborn as one.
Hulk doesn't care about your mailbox and your paper stand, your paper dispensers, or your cars.
Apocalypse is dead, but I am not free.
Sorry. 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 Hot dog cart. Death from wherever. In a library. Oh. Can't click on it.
Your mind will recover eventually.
Eventually. Library. We're off to the library. Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. Can't you get that through your head? Alright, what do we got? Knuckle Dusters. Signature. Meteor. Signature. And then Knuckle Dusters again. Could you show off some Iron Man for you?
I'm having time for amateurs masquerading as
Guess I can show off some Iron Man while waiting for a good... While waiting for a good,
You will soon understand.
for waiting for one of the next wave. Now, you have to understand, I'm not a Tony Stark fan.
Let's hustle. I have a business to run.
Not at all. Who am I looking for? Rescue.
You have a meeting at 4, Tony, so let's get the show on the road.
This is Iron Man in his
This is for your
Spider-Man Homecoming uniform. Oh, too late. We'll go try Black Cat. I play him ranged. There's my buddy Ultron over there to my left. As you can see, I pretty much keep full suit power the whole time.
more ideas for
Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot. If you want to know and want to keep, or you could always go look up Iron Man on my YouTube.
This is my evolution.
22 minutes on the hood. Uh-oh. Nobody in the karaoke bar. Paint the town blue. Break all the tables. Where are they at? In the garage? Parking garage? Alright. Off to the parking garage. Oh. Alright, knuckle dusters. Signature. Meteor. Pulls everybody together. Signature. Can't see what's going on. I at least avoided Rhino. That's a good thing. Rhino ran over somebody in there. Another somebody got run over. I res 2 guys in the middle of this crazy fight. And there I go. Another one get run over. See if I can't res him too. $1.8 million on my meteor, $2 million on my signature. This guy has the ability to do 6 million, a 2-2-2 combo on a big area. If all 3 brute. Maybe I won't smash this.
I'm a monster store.
Hulk doesn't care about your stuff. Alright. We might get a Hood. Might not have to go chase Hood down in his barge. Nope. Not what he wants. I don't want 3% reduction of area damage. I want 6 or 8% health.
Where did I put my latest inventions?
6 to 8% health. while I'm here, drop those off. Probably don't need this thing. Oh, it is physical damage though. It's the bright red ones. What's it got on it? Physical damage rating. So it goes there. We can stick this anywhere for now. There was okay, I guess. Too many Skrull Avengers. Who we got? Sinister Six.
Don't make me kick that rocky butt again, Grim.
Sinister Six. That was a regular, uneventful trip. Alright. Knuckle Busters. Signature. Meteor. Signature. It's that combo. One of the biggest bursts in the game.
You will soon understand.
After all the trouble I brought to the X-Men, I'm truly grateful.
What just went boom? Wasn't this guy?
This mechanical man cannot feel pain. How utterly disappointing.
All right. Still got plenty of time for the hood. Who's out there? Monkey Boy.
Apocalypse is dead, but I am not free.
Monkey Boy. Monkey Boy. Knuckle Dusters. Signature 1.2 million. Meteor. I don't know what that was. Signature 1.1 million. I may have started that combo too early. I may not have been very angry yet. Have to be careful and watch that. Need to be very angry before I start that combo. Okay. It's clobbering time for Benjamin Grimm. And it's Hulk Smash time for Hulk. Signature. Meteor. Signature. Still haven't had a real dangerous wave yet. Brotherhood or Doom. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, didn't want. Don't need the Edge of Infinity. I got a few of those. Who is the easiest character to play? Easiest character to play. Anybody who's not melee. Melee is more difficult in this game than ranged. So any range character. My favorite range star, Scarlet Witch, Jean Grey. Scarlet has an easy rotation. I love Kate Bishop. That's Hawkeye. Easy rotation. Doctor Strange is whack-a-mole. If you don't know what that means, he's all cooldown powers. Rocket Raccoon's fun. He's pretty easy to play. I make him a little more complicated to play by using his turrets. The way I play Rocket.
Want to make up for the wait? Buy me a new gun.
The way I play Rocket is I set down my 3 turrets. I use this for single targets. Got all kinds of explosions and stuff. I use that for multiple targets. And then he's got the big boom. But it's all about setting up those turrets. You don't have to use turrets. It's just the way I play Rocket. And screenshot if you want to see Rocket and his build. Screenshot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm off to Hulk. Back to Hulk. Where are you, Hulk? Hulk. Hulk, 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 Hulk.
Finally.
Who you got? Brotherhood. Very good. In the library. Very good. Excuse me, excuse me, excuse me.
The blob ain't moving for nobody. Must be my lucky day.
I'd like somebody to pull them all together before I do my burst combo. It may be about the best I can do right there. Alright. Signature. Meteor. Break the world. I almost went down. I almost went down before I got my combo off. And then before I broke the world with World Breaker. Snowflake. Where's Angel? I guess he's out there. So, oh, there he is, over there. And then he disappeared. I don't know what to think about pets in this game. I like them, but, I mean, not pets. Team-ups. Team-ups. I like them, but they could use a little help in their programming. Just moderately good. %, base health. Nope. Nope. Don't want 4% base health. I keep getting 4% base health. I want 6 or 8. But I keep getting 4. Wrong guy.
I have a few new toys for you to check out.
I keep getting 4.
Hulk predicts pain.
Hulk predicts pain. Got to clean all this at some point. All needs cleaning up. Oop. While I'm there. Doom, oh boy. 6 minutes away from ultimate power. So this Doom wave is probably going to hurt. The whole secret to the Doom wave is avoid the green circles, the green orbs. See if I can pull them all together here. Yep. And then boom, signature. But when you're in melee, you can't see the green orb. One better than I expected. I think some people were in there doing knockdowns and stuns and interrupts and stuff because there weren't many green orbs flying around, were there? I didn't see many. I sure didn't see many green orbs flying around. We definitely have an Ultron around. Ultron's signature needs to be taken off of the I use
Path to a new world order is paved with broken bodies.
I use a couple of options under video so I don't see particle effects from other players. Well, there's a few in this game that bypass. I don't like it. When I say I don't want to see other people's particle effects, that means all other people's particle effects, except the ones beneficial to me. There are things that can get put down. One example is Doctor Strange's big circle. Clea does the same thing. I want to see those, but I don't want to see Ultron's signature. I don't want to see Ghost Rider's big fiery trail of fire. I've got those turned off. Particle effects. Everything you see right there. The red circles, that's a particle effect, a visual effect. All that green stuff flying across the screen. That's a particle effect, visual effect. Same thing. I want to see mine.
Really? That's all you got?
Though some of them are a little too extreme. But in options, under video, you can scroll down to here. Allied power particles. Enable particle effects for other players' powers. Enemy powers and your own are not affected. So I turn off other people's player particle effects. And I turn off power decals. But there's some powers in this game that bypass those. Ultron's signature. Doom's little dot or dot circles. Doom's dot circles. The big long trail of fire from Ghost Rider. There's others in the game that I see that I'm not supposed to, that I chose not to see, but I see them anyway because the individual who designed that power and put it in the game didn't follow the rules. Whoever designed that power and put it in the game did not follow the rules. Ranged. This is the one I had on him originally, I think. I don't think that defense rating does anything. It gave me 1 more % damage reduction.
A couple of these haven't even been patented yet.
To be able to see what's going on. Bosses lay down area of effect dots. Things you need to get out of. Red circles that form on the ground. Tells you to get out of the way. To move out of the red circles. Juggy, Rhino, those guys put down an arrow saying, if you stand in my way, you're going to be defeated. You need to step aside. If you can't see those things, if you can't see them, you can't step aside. Okay. I'm going to take my midday break. Some people turn them off because their computers and video cards can't handle that much stuff going on at the same time. So some people do it for reasons of more, well, I don't know that it helps your frame rate. The game's got pretty bad frame rate at times anyway. It has nothing to do with my computer or my internet or anything. It's just the game itself gets really crazy sometimes. The server trying to serve up all the information to all the players and blah, 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 blah. Well, some people have very weak computers. And on my 7-8-year-old first generation i7 and 6 gigabyte of RAM computer with a 670 GTX that I gave to my brother-in-law, when I have issues, well, that didn't have a problem with this. I think you understand what I'm saying. If somebody's got a computer not good enough to play games, but to play games anyway on it, then they can go and turn off, they can lower the settings, lower the, I forget what it's called, go from ultra detail to high detail to very high to medium detail to low detail. You can adjust according to your computer. Well, in this game, one of the things you could adjust is turning off other players' particles. Now, my computer could probably have 4 people simultaneously playing this game. I've got a 1080 GTX and 12-core CPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM. So I don't have issues with the amount of detail. But I do have issues that I can't see what I'm doing. So, YouTubers, thanks for watching my YouTube videos. I will let you guys go now. See you, YouTubers.